What's going on, y'all? My name is Thanos, and in this video I'm going to explain to you why I took the Infinity Stones and shoved them in my PP. Let's do it. Just kidding, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Timson918, and in this video we are going over some more analyzation of the Tarkov sensation. What we're going to do is we're going to be analyzing two scenarios where I died, got fucking shit on, and then we're going to be talking about it and what we could have done to prevent those deaths. Like I always say, I love and appreciate y'all, and if you enjoy this content, make sure to smash that like button, that fuck button, that nut button, that bubble butt button, that all the other buttons that there are, okay? So the scenario here, y'all, is that we are in the middle of construction on customs. We're finally not at dorms for a change on customs, right? But you know, we're actually in the middle of construction on customs. We're at the tankers. We were getting shot at by someone who was here earlier, so we decided to rotate around on them, and then this happens. We'll play it and then we'll talk about it, baby. I killed one, but I'm fucking hurt. Oh my god, this is not the same guy. I'm gonna die. Are you good?
I'm dead.
Okay.
I tried pushing up towards you.
Oh my god, man. Okay, y'all, wow, that's cringe. That's cringe watching that back. Let's talk about it. So from this position, y'all, what we can see is that I'm already at a bad position because I can get sandwiched quite easily. I end up turning around and I hear this guy, and I say it in so many of my videos, y'all, but I messed up. Like, you cannot move in Tarkov while shooting, even when you're this close, even with a vector. What had happened? So he immediately broke one of my legs, and when he broke my leg, I started limping. Now, this should have been an instantaneous kill, and I should not be taking nearly as much damage as I took. So I should have been able to easily kill him, and even if he blacked out my arm, I should have been able to easily finish him and then go assist my teammate. So as you can clearly see, we're gonna go back to the very beginning, man. That is just cringe, just even looking at it. So I hear him, I turn around, and look at all the bullets I'm wasting. My bullets are hitting the top of the tanker. And this guy is laying into me. Like, this dude is destroying my freaking legs and my stomach right now because I'm crouched and I'm limping now and I'm not on painkillers. So my gun's just going all over the place, y'all. 45 rounds. The last couple of rounds is what killed him. So I'm sitting here. I'm like, I killed one, but I'm hurt so bad. I was even mad at myself when I was in the moment. I was pissed off, like, wow, I cannot believe I just let him do that much damage to me. Why was I moving? That should have been an easy one tap right there. So as you can see, I'm hurt, and my question I'm asking myself, right, what am I doing right here? So I see this guy, right? The very first thing I should have done before any of this, like after I got hurt, I mean, is I should have immediately fallen back. Like, I see my stomach's out, my arm and both of my legs are out. I've got a heavy bleed. I'm in pain double time, and I'm in I got two broken legs. I mean, two broken legs double time. There is no reason for me to still be in this spot anymore. Even if my friend died, even if I hear all this stuff going on behind me, I should have immediately ran back. I should have popped a painkiller so I could run back and then popped an S-March or a hemostat so that way I could stop the bleeding and I would have to heal up and then come back to the fight later. But for some reason, I'm still standing here for so long. I'm bleeding, I'm coughing, I'm making so much noise. I hear someone to my right, and that's why you see me turn to the right. So I know that there's still two left. And for some reason, in my brain, I'm thinking that I can take these two people on in this condition, even if they try to sandwich me. So I'm sitting here for way too long. I had so much time to get away. I'm panicking, I'm going back and forth, I'm bleeding, I'm so hurt. Obviously, one of the guys that I killed, that shotgun guy, he's like, hey, he's over there. I fucked him up. He's probably hurt bad. Go over there. And I'm in the same exact spot. He comes around the corner, and after a little bit, as you can see, I'm tracking him. I hit a couple of shots, but it really doesn't matter. I'm not so sure if it's desync or not. I'm pretty sure he killed me before after his first couple of shots, but the server was trying to catch up because he does a little bit of damage to me, and I'm dead. He hits me in the stomach once, and I'm out. So, you know, I'm tracking him a little bit and everything, and then boom. Like, he insta-kills me. So the biggest lesson we can learn from this, y'all, is first and foremost, this situation wouldn't have broke out if I had put myself in a disadvantageous situation by sitting here where I'm at right now. I could have been behind these tankers, or I could have been even hugging the right side of the wall, so that way I could have seen that guy creeping up through the middle. You know, being in this spot was just bad in the first place, because if this guy that was at this bin would have turned around at any time, he could have popped me in the head, and they could have just sandwiched me. So bad positioning at the start. Moving around, I mean, y'all, come on. Just makes me want to fucking rip my eyeballs out and shove them in my fucking testicle sack. Like, and then, yeah, this guy. You know, I'm sitting here, I'm not moving, I'm panicking, and that's the number one lesson for this right here, is don't panic. You need to be constantly thinking about your next move. You don't react to your mistakes until after you die. You don't panic or anything until after you die. You're like, oh, I should have done this, but I froze up like a fucking deer in headlights or whatever that saying is, and I died for it. So on to the next scenario, man. God, that's bad. The scenario right here is that once again, we're back to our home. We're back to dorms. My teammate is actually looping around, and this player is pretty good. He's advanced, to say the least. He knows my teammate is trying to cut him off by going to the other side, and while my friend is going up the metal steps, he hops through that window that I showed y'all a couple of videos back and shoots my friend before he's able to open up the door. So now he knows I'm the only one left, and this is what happens.
Yeah, in that exact room where you could drop down.
Okay.
I'm dead as well.
So y'all, as we can see right here, the very first mistake is hesitation. I'm being too afraid. I hear that my friend gets taken out, and now I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. Naturally, where he is right now, he is at a better position than I am. I'm sitting here holding the steps, and I'm trying to peek left and right. All he has to do is hold an angle, and there are so many more angles that he can hold. So my best chance would have been to push with a grenade, like this grenade that I threw right here, or when he killed my teammate, the moment I heard my teammate drop, to immediately go after him. But I hesitated, and it's too late. I've given away my position now with the grenade, and now I'm like, okay, let me push up now. So I'm pushing up, I'm peeking. Another big thing as well, flashlights, man. Not having flashlights. I keep telling myself this so many times. And when you're in spaces like dorms or, you know, shoreline or even interchange, and the map is dark as hell, you know, you can barely see anything, so having a flashlight is crucial. So I'm sitting here and I can't even see the guy. He turns on his flashlight. When he turns on his flashlight, I just can't see anything. I would just have to shoot to where I think his head is, which is a horrible mistake. But you know, I'm sitting here, I'm running, I peek, I see him to my left side. I'm like, okay, you know, he's behind this little column right here. I know where he's at. Right here, the best thing for me to do could have been to throw a grenade to force him out to the right or force him to the left and hurry up to get him to peek when I wanted him to. This whole entire time, he's controlling the fight. And like we said before, being passive in Tarkov does not work out. 9 times out of 10, especially against players who know how to play aggressive, you're just going to get shit on. So I'm sitting here and I'm just like, okay, let me wait for him to peek. He peeks me. And when this fucking guy peeks me, I can't even see him. I mean, he's peeking me to my right? I'm sitting out in the hallway. I should have been dead here. In all honesty, I should have died right here. This would have been a better lesson. But he peeks me and he only gets my leg and a little bit of my stomach. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh shit, okay, well, I'm exposed out in the open now. He's able to peek, he's able to see me. I can't even see him. So he shoots me, gets me to bleed. I fire back and I can see his head right now, but obviously he steps out to the right after shooting me from the left, and I expected him to do that, but the problem once again is that he's shining a flashlight in my face and I'm not ready for that whatsoever. So as he steps out, I'm just hoping for the best, and he's stepping out wide to the right, and before I'm able to even react, I think I get like 1 or 2 more shots off on the column, he immediately beams me. So this situation right here could have played out so much better. I see, you know, you see my teammate right here to my right, and my teammate's like, that's when my teammate decides to go around. So the best thing for me to do right here is the moment I threw that F1, I could have pushed with the grenade. You know, different grenades in Tarkov have different fuse times. So, you know, F1, it takes like, I think 3.5 seconds to blow up or something like that. So I could have pushed with that grenade so I could get closer to him before that happened. Or obviously the best option would have been when my teammate immediately died to push him then. You know, then the second mistake was obviously pushing up, not having a flashlight, and I'm making noise. Oh, there goes my teammate right there. So, you know, I'm pushing grenades. I've been throwing grenades. We're both throwing grenades. He goes around, he kills my teammate, and I'm just hesitant. that's the main lesson of this video, y'all, for both of the scenarios, is just being too hesitant, man, and being too afraid. Sometimes you just have to chat it up. Sometimes you just have to go in and go balls to the wall and get active on them. So, like, say, push up right here. I'm like, okay, I don't see him. I'm shooting. I'm like, let me push up now because I'm laying suppressive fire. That's one good thing that I did in this fight, was I put suppressive fire, so it made sure he couldn't peek out at certain moments. But other than that, he was still controlling the fight. He peeks me right here, hits me, and then what I could have done right there, if anything, was just crouch in that same spot, and maybe he wouldn't have expected me to crouch, but even then I'm out in the hallway, so I'm totally exposed right here. He's able to go off to the right, or you know what I should have done, I could have even thrown a grenade, and then when I could have thrown another one, it could have forced him back into the room that he's behind, that's behind him, and I could have even went off to my left side right here into the bathroom. But being out in the open, what does that do for me? He's able to step to his right, and even if I do get a couple shots on him and it's not a kill, he can go back behind this column. Nothing I can do. I'm just sitting there peeking, hoping that I can, you know, fight Peeker's advantage. So, you know, I get a couple shots off and then that's it. Alrighty then, y'all, and that is it for this video. So the main lessons that we've learned is sometimes you just have to chat it up, man. Sometimes you just have to get aggressive, get active on the enemy. And when things start hitting the fan and things don't go your way in a fight, the best thing you can do is to keep a calm head and readjust as the situation plays out. Don't wait too long, but also when things hit the fan, know when to pull back. Know when to heal up, know when to engage, know when to push forward and things like that, man. It's so, like, going over these clips and analyzing them, man, it's crazy. But like I said, y'all, if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to hit all those freaking buttons down below. It'll make me freaking come. And like I say, y'all, I will catch y'all on the next video. Once again, if you're brand new to content creation and you know you're a beginner and you want to get into things like that, you enjoy my thumbnails, you enjoy my video style, then I've got a content creator, a beginner content creator mini course down in the description below. And if you're interested in, you know, getting some juicy frame rates, I've got all my links down below where you can find my exact setup. They are affiliate links, so if you do buy from them, I do get a little commission, but no additional cost to you. With that being said, though, y'all, I will catch y'all in the next video. T918 is out of this mother trucker.